In Module 4, we're going to take you through the bookings. So bookings includes both the calendar, where you can view calendar, create sessions, and also the attendance register, where you can mark off those attending. It will help you keep track of everyone who's attending or maybe not showing, etc. And also that will flow through so that you can know if people have been paying on time. So let's start off by going into the calendar view for starters. And within the calendar, as you can see here with our dummy data, we've set up a number of different sessions. This can be all color-coded, which makes it a lot easier if you encourage your members to go in and book themselves in for sessions if you've got open bookings that you prefer to use by way of how you operate your business. We also have one-on-ones here marked with a different color, and again we've got some both at a location such as Pitt Street Fitness for 60 minutes and 45-minute sessions for one-on-ones, as well as also boot camp group classes out in the park. So everyone may choose as to how they want to operate their business. So let's look at, first of all, how we would set up a new session. Let's say that we're about to set up a new session going to be on a Saturday. It's simply a matter of just naming the session, choosing the time frames, and from here you can choose if it repeats every weekly. If you want it to repeat more frequently than that, you can simply edit the schedule, change it to whatever number of days. It could go over just a short period, or ongoing for many weeks. You could never end, very similar to an Outlook calendar layout. And from here, you just pick the type session based upon what you've set up in your facility settings, which we'll take you through in the next module. And then from there, if you're working with a partner, you'd put in your partner there, or maybe just leave yourself there. Finally, you'd put in the number of people. If it was a one-on-one, just put in a 1 here and a 1 there, which will mean that once someone has booked in there, Club Manager will no longer make that available for the next person. They could go on a waiting list, however, because we do facilitate that, as they will be also communicated with if a vacancy appears. The other option is you can also add attendees permanently by putting them in here, and you can delete them out if they don't show up for whatever session, any particular session. So that's quickly setting up a session. And we're going to actually close this off for now. So let's look at a few more features in respect of the booking that we've got in. As you can see here, with regards to a boot camp at Hyde Park, so this little green and red button tells you an idea of how many people are booked in so far for that session. And as we open up that session, you can see actually in here we have 4 of our clients that are booked in. I can remove them, I can communicate with them as well directly, and I can switch them around. From here, you can see that we also have a number of links. So we can share the booking. We can also send emails and messages to everyone, check our attendance register on that, and we can make adjustments if and where required. In a very similar fashion, if we turn our attention now to this one-on-one at Pitt Street Fitness location, I could turn around and add a member in here, myself, or I could actually allow my members to be able to book themselves either via the member portal, which they all get access to through Club Manager, or they could be using the Club Link member app, and you could encourage your members to book themselves in for their one-on-ones there. If a member is booked in on a permanent basis, you've got a client who is looking to book for a 6 or 8 or 12-week transformation program, then you could put them in and book them in permanently for that, for a given series. So there's a lot of flexibility here to be able to use this and use these tools to be able to help you build your business and maintain very easy admin controls. Now next, under the bookings tab still, we have the attendance register. So when we open the attendance register, you'll see that we have, first of all, a drop down of all of our coming classes that I've set up in the system. And it's very quick and easy, as you've seen with the calendar, to set up a series of sessions. So it's not like you need to set up every single one individually. Very quick and easy to set up. If we look at our boot camp at Hyde Park coming up on Monday at 6:15 a.m. That's being run by Pete Fitness. You will notice that we do have a little video here. It takes you a little bit more through bookings, and you can always find more materials over under Club Manager University right here. But as we look here, we can see immediately that we have 4 people already booked in, henceforth the green bar. One more based upon my minimum of 5 people, and I have a maximum of 20 people can fit into this session. We've got 4 people who are already booked in, either through myself or booked themselves in through the members app, for example. And you can see as we look at the bookings on each of them, you can even see notes. So this could be Anna left her purse behind last time. It could also be a note to catch my attention that perhaps maybe Dave has a damaged knee, and therefore I need to be cautious in respect of my training for Dave based upon a pre-existing condition. So this is a booking. All of these people are booked in. I do want to know if people are attending regularly. So once they've booked in, simply on my phone, my tablet, any device whatsoever, I just tick on each one of them and it's ticked them off as attending. As a result, that will flow through to their own journal and attendance results, so I know who's attending. Also, I know if someone's booking but not showing, and that could be of particular importance if you have a lot of people booking in for this session, you have limited capacity left. You don't want to have a person taking advantage of it, booking but never showing. So as a result, Club Manager will also allow you to ban a particular person from booking until such time as perhaps you've had a conversation with them to bring them back around to not abusing the system. Besides ticking people as attended, I could also remove people, and I could also choose to add a new person. So if I add Salman in here, very quick and easy, I've popped Salman in there. Now I can just tick everyone off as attended, and that will show up in the results of their bookings. So that's the main things to understand with regards to the register. And you can see here, if I look at an individual session, again, I could just turn around and either add someone in, myself, or they may have already pre-added themselves for the one-on-one. And you'll note that with the one-on-one here, because we've added a person here, it's turned to all green because the one-on-one, as soon as that one person is booked, that session is no longer available for others to be able to book. So Club Manager is taking care of all of your admin and bookings management automatically for you. Let's tick Solomon off as attending. So that's the key aspects with regards to the calendar and the bookings. We would like to show you one more quick point. So we have Solomon here. So as you can see, if I look at Solomon and pop into his profile, immediately, because he's booked into a number of sessions, that will show under here. We have where Solomon's booked in for Hyde Park and a one-on-one, and we have him with a forthcoming booking coming up as well. So from here I can also review how often he's been turning up for his sessions, how many per week, etc. coming up, and also a heat map in respect of when his arrival times tend to be as well for those sessions. The final item we'd like to show you here is if we pop into our Today screen, you'll also notice that now under our immediate bookings, you can see we have a number of bookings already fulfilled, again with the green line there. So even in your Today screen, very first thing you open up when you're looking at Club Manager, you've got an update in respect of where you are with regards to bookings. So that's module 4, bookings, the calendar, and attendance register.